Follow the Fin with Joe Quinn. Today I'm back in my hometown of Dundalk, and I'm going to be following the Fin on a little river that flows into the Castletown river. It's called Waterlodge, and I spent a lot of time in my youth fishing here. This is where I used to cycle out to. And furthermore, this little cottage here with the red windows on it, and I'm pulling into here, this was the homestead, and I don't remember it, but I lived here for 3 years, and we moved out of here into Dundalk in 1960. So I just love coming back to this place now. Be fishing for small brown trout, and there could be a chance of sea trout. Don't know what, I'd say the water is low, but look, I'm going to spend a couple of hours here. I love catching these small, beautiful brown trout. So we see what the day brings. I'm here on my own, but when I was setting up to come out, I was at my sister's house, and a cat wanted to come with me. I think the cat knew I was going fishing. It was probably a chance of a nice dinner for himself, but I couldn't bring him, as you'll see in the video. When you're getting ready to go fishing and this guy wants to come with you, Sam, come on, out. So as I said, I spent most of my time out here. I'd cycle out here to this house, and my good friend was John McNamee. We're still good friends. We were teenagers back then. It didn't seem too long ago, but both of us now are retired. But we'd head down this laneway here to go fishing. And we'd come through these gates and head down to the bridge, across the bridge, and we'd go in left to fish a pool called Carol's Pool. But I'm going to walk my way up to it, but I'm going to go up here, down the field, and walk my way up. It's just great to be back. So I'm just after spotting something here when it was coming up, and as you can see, JQ, my initials I carved in the tree at some stage when I was a young fella. I must have had a penknife at one stage. They have to be there, well over 55 years. And it's still there. Brings back memories. So, tackle today is a grey string flex, 10 foot for a 3 weight. I got this rod in 2009 when I fished my first international on the River Taff in Wales, and I don't know how I haven't broke it yet, because I've broken a few since. This rod has lasted a long while. And the reel, story to the reel, it's a Shimano Biocraft XT, and this reel was left to me by a good friend of mine, sadly passed away, Martin Russell. He had a pub in Dundalk, and his sister gave me this reel along with another reel and a rod. Really appreciated that. So we'll see what happens, see what the day brings. So very low water conditions. Might be hard to tempt the trout. I just fished this run out here. Just never know now. Small trout. Oh. Small trout after rising twice over there. Might tempt him with the nymph. There you go. Oh, one of Waterlodge's lovely wild brown trout. Just look at that. The halo around the red spots. One of Declan Condon's Paragon nymphs. There he is again. Adipose fin, lovely touch of red in it. Normally these trout too would have a red tinge down along the tail. But absolutely stunning. And you know something, trout? I probably caught your great grandparents. Off you go. Let's say that was the trout that was rising. That I got that time. Oh, a better trout. Wow. There's a nicer trout hiding in there. Well, to me, he's a better trout. I'll show you now. Flies out of him. There you go. There you go. Another lovely wild brown trout from Waterlodge. Little touch of white there on the anal fin. And off we go. So, one little run, 2 trout so far. This spot here will be where I caught, I think it was the first day I was ever out here. I caught my first brown trout from here, was from there. You could actually come in the far side, like it wasn't as grown up as that. You had a barbed wire fence going across there. And I do remember back in the, could have been 77, that I caught my first salmon here from this river, in this spot as well. Just make my way up. But very overgrown. I'm going to make my way up to Carol's Pool. It's up here. This is a great little river for when the sea trout start running. We used to call them white trout back then. And little pools like this would hold, when they're running, hold a good few sea trout. It's actually good when there's a flood clearing. But I started Euro nymphing 2007, I'd say. And I found here back then that the sea trout, you catch loads of sea trout on the nymphs. Didn't have to be special nymphs either. And I often seen, you know, without even moving, you might hook 3 or 4 and some decent sea trout. But I really love it when I'm here and there's a flood clearing, especially from now until the back end, especially the back end, August, September. We'll be catching a lot of sea trout. Quiet here now. This is Carol's Pool. So this is Carol's Bridge. That laneway I was walking down. I'm going to go under it here and I will fish maybe 1 or 2 runs up here. And then I'm going to go to the Castletown River for maybe an hour, maybe see can I get a trout in it. So I'm going to move to another river now. The fishing was slow enough, but that doesn't matter. I picked up 2 trout straight away and struggled to get anything after that. River's very low and it's turned into a jungle. But this, I walked up this laneway, I couldn't tell you how many times. And what brings me back, I suppose I'm living in the west of Ireland since 1979. I fished all the Great Lakes over there. You get good decent trout. I've fished a few countries as well. I've got brown trout in New Zealand, double figures. And I still come back here to this spot where it all really started for me. You're catching trout 7, 8, maybe 9 inches. When the sea trout come in, you get better quality trout, but it's just a passion of fishing. It's not the size of trout, I think it's the beauty of them. Not so wild trout. Like, you have to think of the life cycle they go through and survive. It's unreal. I'll be back again. So I'm going to come up out here on the road, and I suppose when I was a young toddler living only 50 metres from the river, I was destined to fish. I have to thank my dad for that. So my dad got me into fishing. But there you are. On the, as known locally as the Coffin Bridge. It was built in 1674 by Sir John Bellew. He was Anglo-Norman. This fella didn't live in a house, like he was more intent to build castles, built the castle back here behind me, Roach Castle. But he built this bridge, and it was possibly known as Bellew's Bridge, but the local people called it the Coffin Bridge, with that strange capping that's on it, on the wall of the bridge there. But we all call it the Coffin Bridge, and stories have been told that there's a graveyard back the way there, Bridge of Crane graveyard, and that when people used to carry the coffins, they'd lay it here on the wall for a rest, and maybe that's why the name came as well. But imagine 1674, and little did he know that most of the traffic coming this way, they don't believe in speed limits. I don't know why, but you have to look about 4 times before you cross the road here. So that's the Coffin Bridge. Oh. Fuck's sake. Heading for the border. Just didn't have the camera running. I'm in here, literally first cast in the Castletown River. Coffin Bridge behind me, single nymph. And I've hooked a nice brown trout. There you go. Look at the colours on this fella. Right down there. Take the hand. Just look at that. Absolutely stunning. And here the grey wagtails there passing. Beautiful. Have to take a quick picture of this fella. Don't know if you can see there, but we have the grey wagtail. You always get them along rivers here. That seems to be a young bird. So it is something in its mouth. Nice. And there was. Beautiful small little trout. You see him there. Off you go.
Thanks for watching the video. If you like the content, please subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost anything. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for watching. And now for a few bloopers.
Yeah. You always catch one of these. Good size one too. They never get off. So they don't. So, just fishing a single nymph here. Strong downstream wind. Oh! That was nearly the rod broke. Look at that.